You're listening to this podcast, so I know you've got a curious mind. Here's a helpful fact you may not know yet. Drivers who switch and save with Progressive save over $900 on average. Pop over to Progressive.com, answer some questions, and you'll get a quick quote with discounts that are easy to come by. In fact, 99% of their auto customers earn at least one discount. Visit Progressive.com and see if you can enjoy a little cash back. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. National average 12-month savings of $946 by new customers surveyed who saved with Progressive between June 2024 and May 2025. Potential savings will vary.
Most people don't realize how much of their personal information is being bought and sold every day. Data brokers are making billions pulling details about you from public records and the internet, then packaging and selling it, usually without your consent. That's how your information lands in the hands of scammers, spammers, even stalkers. That's where Aura comes in. Aura actively removes your data from broker sites and keeps it off. They also instantly alert you if your information shows up in a breach or on the dark web. But Aura goes beyond data protection. With one app, you get a VPN, antivirus, password manager, spam call protection, dark web monitoring, and even up to $5 million in identity theft insurance. All backed by 24/7 US-based fraud support. Other companies might just sell credit monitoring or just a VPN. Aura gives you all of that together at the same price competitors charge for just one service. Start your free trial today at aura.com/prevent. Protect yourself now at aura.com/prevent.
Hello and welcome back to True Crime Guys podcast. I'm your host, Michael, and this episode is going to be a little different than our normal format. For one, Andy's not here. He had one of his kids' birthdays on the night we normally record, so I was like, dude, just take the day off, hang out with them, have fun. And plus, this episode kind of calls for a different style of episode, or this case rather. It doesn't really call for a lot of the banter and the jokes. It's a very serious case. It's a very recent case, happened in 2024. There is child abuse in this case. And so there's your warning for that. This is violence against children in this case for sure. And there is a lot of audio that goes along with it that really helps tell this story. And it's kind of detrimental. Otherwise, to just tell this story in our normal podcast form, I would just be quoting a lot of people the entire time instead of just letting you hear them for yourselves, right? But before we get into all that, I gotta remind you guys, please check out patreon.com/truecrimeguys. It is the best way to support the show. For just $3 a month, you guys can get early access to these episodes. They have bonus content, and best of all, there's no ads. None. Just listen. It's amazing, right? You can just listen again. No ads. As many times as you want. But yeah, that's patreon.com/truecrimeguys, and there's hundreds of other audio files for your listening pleasure. We've had that Patreon since, December of 2016. So yeah, there's quite a few files on there for you. But our case today begins around 12:45 p.m. on a Friday. It's June 28th, 2024.
911, what's the address of your emergency?
I'm at 1044 Olmsted Avenue, please. Can I get a food here? My 8-year-old son ran away last night. My other son, they got separate rooms, so they was in different rooms. Nobody did leave. I don't know what child is.
What time? When was the last time you seen him?
We all went to bed at like 9:30, 10 o'clock. My back door was wide open. Oh, man. He just keeps trying to run away. I don't know why. He said he hates me. He said he hates everything. He said he don't care if I'm being here. He keeps doing this. Oh, my God.
An officer is meeting with an emotional Lashanda Wilder outside her home on Olmsted Avenue in Columbus, Ohio. Lashanda informs the officer that she hasn't seen her son since 9:30 p.m. the night before, and he was gone when she woke up, and that the back door was left open overnight. Lashanda told the officer Martonio her son had run away 3 times in the past. He had a habit of it, apparently, and taken off whenever he didn't get his way.
Mom says he has done this several times before, Mom is hysterical, and son does take medicine for ADHD. Didn't notice anything suspicious. I did clear the house. Didn't notice any suspicious things inside the house. No signs of forced entry. And I got units circulating the area right now for the juvenile. The one time he was found down the road here at the park, right around the corner. And then the other time was, I guess, behind the lady's house, right behind her house.
So police, they started going door to door, asking neighbors if they'd seen the boy.
I want to see, you guys see this kid? Come over here. I want to see if you've seen him recently.
Oh, it's a kid? Oh,
yeah, missing a kid. You seen him recently?
Is that the only picture?
Yeah, that's the recent one. Have you seen him recently?
Show him.
No? Alright. You seen this kid at all recently? He's missing.
Oh.
1232, there's Franklin County drone.
Y'all looking for somebody?
Yeah, we're looking for this kid.
Sorry, a lot of kids just wandering around here. It looks like unsupervised.
This kid's a regular. He runs off.
Yeah. But you guys, have you guys worked in here all day? Okay. You guys haven't seen a juvenile in here? No. Okay.
Eventually, cadaver dogs were brought in, and Martonio's body was found in Lashanda's attic. He was in a trash bag stuffed inside of a sleeping bag. Of course, by this time, Lashanda and Johnna Lowe, her girlfriend, are gone from the house, claiming that they didn't want to be there if the police found drugs. But even more strange, they turned themselves into police the next day. Lashanda goes quietly, hysterical, but not combative. But at Johnna's house, there's a whole blow-up.
Hi there. Got some guard dogs in there. Okay, come on up. You Miss Lowe? Okay. I'm gonna put your hands behind your back, palms together like you're trained. I'm gonna detain you in handcuffs, okay? Go right over here. We're actually gonna put you in here with these officers, okay?
Okay. Tell them I'm not no harm.
Yeah. She's being cooperative. You mind switching out cuffs with me?
Yeah, I got you.
Miss Lowe, just face this way.
I'm not no harm. I'm ready to talk to the detectives.
Okay. Well, what we're gonna do is we're not gonna ask you really any questions. That'll be for the detectives, okay?
Johnna herself is being extremely cooperative, but her family gets a little combative when the police ask them to leave the house.
Hey guys, I'm Sergeant with Columbus Police. Hey, so here's what's gonna happen, okay? We need Miss Lowe's cell phone. If somebody's okay, so what's gonna happen? Hey guys, I'm still talking, okay? What's gonna happen is I need everybody to leave the house because we're. You have to immediately exit.
What are you talking about? And my kid here, what are you talking about?
You can go in the car. Man, anybody else want to know?
Bro.
Okay.
Bro, you put your hands on me, bro.
Stop!
I will tase you. I will kill on the ground.
Everybody else needs to immediately leave the house.
Now, what's crazy about this whole altercation here at the house, it's completely unnecessary because all the officer needs is Johnna's cell phone, which I don't understand why he didn't just go ask Johnna from the start when she was being extremely cooperative. But eventually they do think of that, but, not before all this happens.
Yeah, do that!
Stop! Bro, put your hands behind your back. You're under arrest. You don't grab an officer's taser. What's wrong with you? You do not grab someone on our back. What's wrong with you? I'm gonna get you, bro, for coming up on the ground. I ain't spit.
Yeah, you did. I think we got enough people right now. We're taking 2 into custody.
So all in all, 2 of Johnna's family members were arrested and taken to jail, but they didn't even spend the night. They were actually back home later that evening with no charges or whatnot. They were riled up, right? They were just there. They were there to stand for their family member and whatnot, and they were very confused as to why they were being told to get out of the house randomly to search for the cell phone. It's just weird to me that the officer would rather get everyone out of the house and have his team search the entire house instead of just going up to Johnna and saying, hey, we need your cell phone. Which one is it? Because when they do that, she is completely cooperative. They literally go up to the squad car she's in. They roll down the window like, hey, we need your cell phone. She's like, oh, yeah, it's the one in the gray and the blue case. It's sitting there on the porch or whatever. They go get it. No harm, no foul. But anyways, now Lashanda and Johnna have been brought in for questioning down at the police department, and they have been put in separate interrogation rooms, and they have very different approaches to the interview. Here's Lashanda.
I did kill my baby. I'm telling you, I did. My son did. I just tried to cover it up.
Right off the bat, Lashanda is crying and shaking, blaming her other son, who was just 9 years old, for Martonio's murder, saying that he beat the boy with a rock until he died.
The night my son actually passed June 26th at 10 o'clock at night. I was sleeping, my girl was sleeping. You know, I had them in the closet because they be leaving this stuff and they post them and they be stealing. So I had them in the closet. My son was mad. And he hit me in the head with a rock. I didn't get up when I was supposed to. I was dead and I tried to cover it up because I was trying to protect my son. I know I shouldn't have did that. I know I shouldn't have did it. I don't know. I was scared. I ain't never dealt with this in my life.
Johnna was also telling a similar story, but said that she was trying to get Lashanda to tell the truth the whole time and stop trying to protect her other son. They both claimed the 9-year-old hated Martonio and treated him differently.
And I was asking her, like, you know, what's going on? She wouldn't really tell me at first. So when she had told me, finally came out and told me after the body was found in the house, she had told me what was going on. She said she didn't want to lose both of her sons because her 9-year-old had her other son to death with a rock. So when she told me, all I could do is say, you gotta tell them the truth. You gotta tell them that your 9-year-old killed your 8-year-old with a rock. And then she was like, but I don't want to lose my son. I said, well, you already lost one. You're gonna go to jail. I'm being at risk, you know, helping you out. I just need you to turn yourself in.
We've been told this by other people, and she treated Martonio different than the other boys.
I mean, yeah.
Lashanda would allegedly hit the boy with crutches or coiled up extension cords. She would make him walk up and down stairs with a medicine ball above his head, wearing just his underwear. She claimed he deserved it. He was a bad kid. He was always getting in trouble at school, stealing things like food, necklaces, Pokemon cards.
I know Martonio always threatened to run away. So yeah, they was locked in the closet, you know what I'm saying? In the closet with a rock. So that's all I
You don't know anything about how much blood there was, or
I don't know if there was any blood.
At first, Johnna acts like she wasn't even there when everything went down, stating that Lashanda called her right after the police and she came to pick her up and help look for Martonio. But police tell her they have her DNA on the trash bag Martonio was placed in. Then eventually, when police tell Johnna they can put her at the house that night, they both claim that they were upstairs in bed when they heard commotion downstairs. So they both got up to find that both boys were in a closet arguing when the 9-year-old attacked and killed Martonio with a heart-shaped rock, apparently. They obviously got to the scene too late and decided they needed to do something to protect the 9-year-old.
We didn't kill him. I'm trying to tell you. You gotta believe me. I'll do whatever. I'll take a lie detector test. I'll just try to cover it up for my son. He did it because I had him locked in the closet. He felt like it was Martonio's fault.
just start over as slow as you can about when you were going to sleep or when you put him in the closet.
It was June 26th. I remember because when I found out he was dead, I looked at the phone.
You looked at
Time.
What time at night was it?
We went to bed at like 8:30. I didn't start hearing him doing this until like 9:40 or something. I wasn't really looking at the time. I just got up mad. I told him, I was like, about to piss me the f off. Stop him. Because all I heard was my son like, Mommy, he keep hitting me. So I get up and I didn't open the closet. And I stopped hearing it, but I don't know how many times he hit him before I got up. And then I laid back down with my girlfriend. He hit him again. And I swear to God, I heard my son go like this.
Now, this closet, at least according to Johnna, is where the boys spend a lot of their time. Lashanda would lock them in there with an extension cord and only let them out to eat. So you could imagine The boys would probably get tired of each other in such close quarters. But the story just wasn't adding up. For one, there wasn't a lot of blood. And for someone who was beaten with a rock, Martonio's face and head just showed superficial cuts and bruising. Not to mention blunt force trauma was not even the cause of death. It was actually asphyxiation.
Didn't he know all of this thing with the fucking rock? I told him to stop. I told my son to stop. You know, he was there. I'm telling you. And I got up and he was already deceased. And I didn't want my son in trouble. I tried to cover it up. I put him in the bag. He said I didn't think that rock was gonna kill him. And both our fingerprints was on that rock because I took it from my son. I don't even know how he got it in the closet.
So now both women are confronted with the truth. And both turn on each other. Finally, both landing on a murder weapon, a crutch, which was thrown out the night of the murder.
I didn't see her with a cord.
Well, what did you see her with?
I seen her put crutches, her crutch.
Yeah, now you're getting it.
But
They put her crutch what now?
like Antonio was, she put, like I said, she put him in the closet. Antonio was still everything. So it wasn't like it didn't never touch his neck, because you see how skinny his neck is. Her crutches for her is big. So she just stuck it. She said, if you don't shut up, I'm gonna beat you.
Okay.
That's all she did.
So where did she put the crutch?
Maybe.
You're holding your neck.
Yeah, you're
Maybe.
holding it.
Yeah. No, I'm going in the trash.
No, on him. What did
No,
she?
that's what I said. The crutch, like, I'm Antonio.
Okay.
And she stuck it, like, his neck is skinny, so like the crutch, like, it touched the corner of the wall. That's what I said. It never touched his neck.
Okay, so this part is kind of hard to visualize without the video, which I have linked the video to this full interrogation below on the sources, below the description in the sources. But in this video, basically what Johnna is doing to demonstrate what happened is she's standing in a corner with her back to the corner facing out to the room. And what she's saying is the part of the crutch that goes up underneath your armpit, she's saying that Lashanda had that part of the crutch pushed up against Martonio's neck into a corner, but she's saying that the crutch was so wide that it actually hit the sides of the wall on each corner and would not compress his neck. Obviously, the police know otherwise.
Why is the crutch in the trash?
Because
that's what was used.
No.
Listen.
The crutch is in the trash because she was already with the crutch before that he even came up dead or anything.
We're trying to hide the evidence. John, I'm telling you that I'm fairly confident that they're going to charge you with murder too. That's their decision, not ours.
Yeah.
But
so
we tried.
And it's okay. It's all right.
I'm getting charged with murder.
Not
for
right
what?
now. Not right now.
But I'm saying for what? I didn't do nothing.
So essentially, police knew that the crutch had been pressed against the young boy's throat until he died. Now, who was holding the crutch? We have no idea. Both women claim the other was to blame.
She's on her way.
To jail?
Yes, honey, you both have warrants.
So I'm going right after her?
Yes, there's a few more lies that we're trying to break through. And I realize this is really, really hard for you. You're just not thinking straight.
I didn't put my son to death.
You're right.
You're right. You're absolutely right. We know you didn't.
What else did you do with other than the court?
Nothing. I'm telling you.
Then what else?
I'm telling you. I'm not always there when she has them doing that. She watches my kids too. Fuck!
Well, so the abuse of him with cords and making him do weird things with the medicine.
But did she tell you he cheated too?
She has.
Yeah, she did.
She made me.
And
you need to. I'll tell y'all the truth. No, she.
What did she do then? How did she do this?
I don't want to tell her. This is all. Come on, I didn't kill my baby. Please don't tell me I'm not.
Who killed him?
If you didn't, then who killed him?
I didn't kill me.
Then who did? Who did?
We both with the grudge.
How did he die?
I don't know. I don't know. I swear to God, I don't know. I would have never just killed my child. I don't know.
You're trying to put it on him because he's a kid.
No, I was not trying to put it on him. He died after he got back in that closet. They was both up screaming and arguing. So how was he dead? How did he die?
Because you guys abused him over and over and over.
It wasn't just us.
Over
my dad too. I'm telling you, he got to my son.
And he had no muscle tone, and he had no fat because he was starving to death.
I did.
And you killed him.
I did.
Because you continually beat him.
I did.
With the crutch.
I
with
did.
cords.
Are you kidding? I didn't hit like that though. She's one man.
How many times did you hit him?
Not even 5 times.
Not even 5
I was
times.
hitting his legs to make him
35 pounds this 8-year-old weighs, and you hit 5 times with a crutch, and that's after hitting him how many times with the pink cord?
You took the crutch while he's standing there, and you put it up against his neck.
She did that. She told him shut the fuck up because she keep waking her.
But honestly, now that the police can put both women at the scene, that's pretty much good enough for them. Johnna Lowe and Lashanda Wilder are each charged with murder, endangering children, felonious assault, tampering with evidence, and abuse of a corpse. It turns out Franklin County Children's Services had Lashanda on their radar since May of 2022. She didn't have custody of the kids for years, but in the last few, she managed to get them back. There was also contact with police on Christmas Day, 2023, just 6 months before Martonio's death. Londa called 911 on her aunt, claiming her aunt had threatened her with a knife and a gun, but no weapons were found in the house. She's mad because I don't get my kids Christmas and I don't have to. They don't deserve it. That's a quote from Lashanda about her aunt. And her aunt says, I'm not trying to keep her kids, but if y'all feel safe and she's okay to go home, fine. But I'm telling you now, when she goes home, them babies are going to suffer. She'll beat them because of this. Lowe's mother, Mary Johnson, Johnna Lowe's mother, was also charged in connection to the case. She faced a charge of obstruction of justice. A judge set Johnna Lowe's bond at $1.25 million, and she was forced to have no contact with Wilder and no unsupervised contact with minors if she's released, including her own 2 children. Wilder, Lowe, and Lowe's mother, Mary Johnson, are being held in the Franklin County Jail. Wilder and Lowe are both serving life sentences with the possibility of parole after 15 years.
This is not what was supposed to happen. It was not supposed to happen like this.
I just wanted to be honest with you, okay? I charged you with murder. But
The murder of your son, Martonio.
All right, guys. Well, that is the extremely sad and disturbing case of Martonio Wilder. Like I said, it happened in 2024. Lots of audio, lots of video, and body cam footage and interrogation footage to go along with this case. If you guys would like to check that out, I have linked all of those in the sources below the description of this episode. Guys, we appreciate your support. We appreciate you listening every week. Make sure you give us a follow on social media as well. We do share a lot of the video and pictures and other content that goes along with the cases that we cover on social media, so you kind of get a better grasp of the entire story. And we also try to keep you well-versed on things that are coming out in the true crime world that we may not cover on the podcast, but just, interesting, noteworthy things. Speaking of noteworthy things, guys, do not forget to check out Patreon, patreon.com/True Crime Guys. It is the wheels of the podcast, the best way to support what we're doing here at True Crime Guys Productions. For just $3 a month, you can get access to these episodes early, ad-free, with bonus content, as well as tons of video and other audio files. Our first 60 episodes are in the vault there on Patreon for your listening pleasure. Way back in 2017, early 2017, when me and Lauren first started this podcast. So tons of stuff there. Again, that's patreon.com/True Crime Guys. And another way to support us is support those that support us. Speaking of Oh My Gaia. Oh My Gaia is a natural deodorant, fragrance, and beard oil company that specializes in paraben and aluminum-free products. Okay, guys, there's tons of scents to choose from at ohmygaia.com. That's OHMYGAIA.com. You can also give them a follow on Instagram at shop_ohmygaia. Okay, of course, there is links to everything that I mentioned in the episodes right below in the description of this very episode. Okay, you can check us out on YouTube. We're on Facebook. We're on TikTok. We're on the gram. We're on everything, guys. But we appreciate your support. Please tell a friend, whatever platform you're listening on. Make sure you leave a rating. Make sure you leave a review. That helps us out a ton, guys. We appreciate it very, very much. All right. Well, I think that's pretty much it, guys. Until next week, I guess you'll have to keep on creeping. I'll be glad Andy's back. I did all the heavy lifting this week. Whew. All right, guys. We'll see you later. Keep creeping. Bye.
If you like the show, please take a moment to rate, review, and subscribe. It really does help the show to grow. Thank you for listening.